Whoa! Welcome to Wrestle Cram. Welcome. This is your boy, your host with the most, but humble. And I do mean humble. D Nostra Novice, aka Derek. And I am here on Sunday giving you what you asked for. I'm giving you my very first complete watch along of a AEW pay per view. This is Double or Nothing, and all I can say is it's very long. It was extremely long. Wow, I mean it was 4 hours. I think it was 4 hours. It was um They only do. I understand it's 4 hours. Well, it was actually 4 hours and about 15 minutes. No, 45 minutes. It was very long, and I understand why it's long because they only have four pay-per-views. And they have their specials too, but they have four pay-per-views, so those pay-per-views are going to be quite lengthy. So I understand. I respect it. This was the very first one I've ever watched, and it was very interesting. It delivered. Um, the main event was intriguing, but it is not my number one match of the night. My number one match of the night had to go to Kyle O'Reilly and Darby Allin, and my second favorite match was Thunder Rosa and Serena Deeb. Those two matches were the best to me, the best matches on the card by a long shot. Coming in a distant third was the main event. It was CM Punk and Adam Hangman Page. We do have a new AEW World Heavyweight Champion. We do. I guarantee we was gonna do that. This is my paperwork just showing how many wins and losses I have. As of right now, I predicted 8 matches correctly. Predicted. I did not predict 5 matches correctly. So as of right now, altogether, I am 9-10. I'm still under 500, you guys, but I did way better on the AEW side than I did on the WWE. I'm doing better on the AEW side than the WWE side. I'll be like, goodness gracious, it's crazy, but I guess my mind is a little bit better when it comes to more of the AEW side than the WWE side. But other than that, I mean, it was a really power stacked show. Um, let's go ahead and get into it. Um, I will say this. The very first match was the buy-in match, which was of course the Danhausen Hook versus Smart Mark Sterling and Tony Nese. It was a very interesting match. I actually seen Danhausen offense. It was really interesting. I enjoyed it a lot. The goal was to single out Danhausen. Danhausen, he was the weaker of the two, so they did single him out. Mark did a really nice suplex on Danhausen, but as soon as Danhausen tagged in Hook, it was pretty much over. With a win, they actually singled out Mark Sterling. Hook did a really nice over the shoulder takedown and tagged back Danhausen to do the Chris Jericho on the stump with the flex to win the match. Once again, it was a good match. I thought it was a great buy-in match. Just hands down. I want to see where this goes further with just Hook and Tony Nese and see what they can do. They were not going to give Hook his first loss, not by a long shot. After that, we got the MJF and Wardlow match. Before I go into this match, I was very, I will say I was very tempted to get on my camera and give y'all a update, because I found out this morning what happened. And I think a lot, now no disrespect to any of the other people who report wrestling, but I think they kind of jumped the gun a little bit. Just no disrespect to anybody who did their updates. I just think they jumped the gun a little bit. We'll find out exactly what happened at the end. What's going on. But if you don't know and you haven't clicked on any of the updates or what was going on, MJF did not go to AEW's Fan Fest Saturday night. Now, I'm thinking this had to be mandatory since he was on the card, but he is still kind of upset with management and, of course, Tony Khan about this contract dispute. True enough, he is one of the biggest stars, not only in AEW, but in the entire wrestling sphere. So, all I can say is that it's just kind of weird. But we also heard that he was not picking up his phone, and he booked a flight back to Jersey where he lives. He didn't get onto the plane, nor we heard that he was on the floor playing some slots, and he kind of just went into it. He just went into Zen mode. Once again, we don't know the total story behind it. A lot of people were trying to do the Ultimate Warrior type thing. I don't. We got a match. And I don't know. I'm not gonna give him an Ultimate Warrior type lashing yet, because we don't. We'll find out. But on my previous when I did the MJF on my Dirt Sheet Roundup episode 2, I stand by what I say. Get your money. But I do not respect people who are holding up the shows as hostage to get money. So, we'll go into the dirt sheets. They'll look into it. I'll look into it myself, and I'll give a entire, when I, comb everything out and see what's happening. We'll figure out what's going on. But we did get an MJF match with Wardlow. If you don't know, MJF has a Wardlow under his contract, not an AEW contract. So what happens is, if Wardlow wins against MJF tonight, he will no longer be under MJF's contract, but his own contract with AEW. It was a very quick match, more of a squash than anything. MJF was kind of dodging him a lot, running out of the ring, running around the ring. Wardlow does get his hands on him. MJF tries to use the ring on Wardlow. That didn't happen. He does about 10 powerbombs on MJF to win the match. Tony Schiavone interviewed him and informed him that he is now all elite. Wardlow is now an official member of the roster. He was very happy. I enjoyed it as well. Now we can actually see this young man do Goldberg stuff plus a lot of aerial stuff, man. Wardlow is, I swear, he is if he's not the next world champion, he will be close to it because this guy is phenomenal. If you've never seen a Wardlow match, the match I would like y'all to watch is the Wardlow versus who did he fight that I enjoyed? I mean, I really enjoyed the Spears fight, but I think it was the Cody when Cody was fighting MJF on the steel cage. That was a pretty good match as well. I would say that one. That was pretty good. But on to a little montage of the Enclave, and the Gun Club. They were partying in Vegas. They did a kind of a hangover type skit where everybody was knocked out, and Billy was truly disappointed with everybody in the group. After that, we get the Jade Cargill and Anna Jay match. It was Anna almost got it. Anna almost got the win. It was a pretty decent, no, it was a really good match as a matter of fact. Mark Sterling came out running to distract the ref. He throws his cane in. Jay doesn't get the cane. Anna Jay gets the cane and almost wins that way. But at the end of the match, we get a person that was actually just recently released from WWE. Stokely came out, and it was really crazy. And that gave her the momentum, Jade, to actually win. She did a top rope jaded on Anna Jay to win the match. Now, here's the thing. Her manager is Mark Sterling. But the way it looks is like Stokely is going to be the new manager of pretty much the baddies. But after that, all the baddies came out. They started to jump. So Chris Statlander came out with the bad leg and the bad shoulder. They started attacking her as well. But one of the people came out. We didn't know who it was. I didn't know the song. It was another person that I truly like. Amber Moon came out. This is her debut. Her name is Athena now. And we will see what happens with that. That looks very interesting. So after that, we got Death Triangle versus the House of Black. You know me. I'm really starting to like the trios. I think we need a trios title now. It was very cool what I saw with Death Triangle. But at the end of that match, we did see finally, the lights went out. The lights went out, and then after that, we got Julia Hart from the Varsity Blondes. She actually turned now, so she was in the ring. She did a black miss on Bastard Pac. He falls down. And we get a win from Death Triangle with a black mass heel kick, and they win. Now I'm thinking that she is completely turned. She was turning about a couple of weeks ago. Now I think she's fully healed now, and she's part of House of Black. It's gonna be very interesting what we see. Now we do have a female in the group. Hopefully we'll get more people in the group. Hopefully. I mean, I love House of Black. It's way better than Judgment Day. Judgment Day is watered down Kool-Aid to me compared to House of Black. After that, we get the finals of the men's division of the Owen Hart Foundation tournament. Adam Cole versus Samoa Joe. This match was to me it was kind of one-sided. I mean, it was really one-sided. Joe got a lot in. I knew that Adam Cole was going to win, but I thought he was going to win off of dirty tactics. He actually won clean. He won with the boom knee, or the boom kick, and I mean he won. I mean, it was pretty much it. I mean, it wasn't my cup of tea because I don't know if they ever fought anywhere else because they, when Samoa was leaving, Adam Cole was coming in on NXT. So, or I don't even think they even crossed paths. As a matter of fact, I think that they were. I think Samoa was actually on main roster, and then Adam Cole eventually came. But I mean, it was kind of they didn't gel all that well to me. It was an okay match, a decent match, but it just was like. After that, we got the Ruby Soho versus Dr. Britt Baker DMD for their match. A lot of shade was going on due to the fact that Ruby had to do some heelish tactics to win the match on Friday against Chris Statlander. But this match was kind of sort of, it wasn't better than the first match because they did fight a little earlier where Britt defended her title. That was her first title defense against Ruby Soho. That match was actually way better than this match. It was kind of really working the knee of Ruby. So Ruby was actually working the knee or the leg of Britt Baker as well. We got our very first sharpshooter, and that was through Ruby Soho. But eventually, she did an electric chair and rolled. Ruby actually rolled Britt Baker up, but she turned it around and pinned her to win the tournament. After that, we got Dr. Hart, Owens' widow, and she talked about, just talked in a whole about the foundation and how much it truly works. She presented both of them their honorary belts. It's not going to be a belt that they can defend. It's a belt saying that they won the tournament. They were gorgeous belts, you guys. They were very gorgeous belts. Congratulations to both Britt Baker and Adam Cole. I honestly thought that Adam Cole was going to propose. I don't know. I just thought that in my head. I don't know. But anyway, after that, it was American Top Team versus Sammy Guevara, Frank Kazarian, and Ty Conte. If Top Team wins, they can no longer go for the TNT titles. It was a lot of craziness in this match. It was an okay match to a certain extent. It was a lot of Sammy and Ty when they would get on. When they were kind of on top of winning, they would make out and do weird stuff. And Frank Kazarian was really upset behind that. So eventually, toward the end of the match, they started making out in the ring. All three top team people were there. So Frank was outside and was like, "Are you gonna come in and help us?" Frank was like, "No, I'm done with this. This is stupid." So he left. I would have did the exact same thing or whatnot. So the top team did win. Thank goodness, because I'm really getting tired of Sammy Guevara, period. I like Frank Kazarian. Frank, get away from that whole situation or whatnot. They need to redo some type of character with Sammy and Ty. It's getting old. It's getting cringe. I'm not a big fan of it. I mean, comment if you think you like Sammy, but I think he's getting toward go home heat, that X-Pac heat, and I don't want that for him because I really think he's a great character. But man, this is just getting kind of weird. I don't know. Put him back with Chris Jericho or something like that. I don't know. But after that, my favorite match of the night, Kyle O'Reilly versus Darby Allin. Man, this was a match. It was I'm gonna tell you like this. I can't describe how great this match was. I want you to watch it for yourself. at the beginning of the match, we have Darby coughing up blood because he's getting the business. But he has that really, I don't know why. The coffin drop should be his main move. But like, Kofi Kingston has the SOS. He has this really beautiful stand up and then twirl around and a stunner type thing. It's really beautiful. Every time he does it, it is so gorgeous. But Kyle O'Reilly did win with that diving knee off of the top rope. Man, this match I cannot say so. I'm actually, when I get some free time, I'm gonna watch it again because that match was just that damn good. Best match of the night to me. I enjoyed it times 12. I just like I said, my suggestion for y'all, go look at it again. Darby Allin, man, I am really respecting Darby Allin times 12. After that, we got Serena Deeb versus Thunder Rosa, my second favorite match of the night. Man, they left it all out there in the ring. Another match that I want y'all to go watch. Just, man, it was great. Serena Deeb, I said that Thunder Rosa was going to win, and I knew she was going to win because this is her very first title defense. But man, it could have went both ways. Serena Deeb is a great wrestler. I cannot wait to see what they're going to do with her. Hopefully she gets her, it's easier to book heel champions, but Thunder Rosa, man, it was a crazy match, beautiful match. She did a nice attitude adjustment off the top rope to win. But man, just like I told you about the Kyle O'Reilly and Darby Allin match, this match right here is killing everything that I seen on WWE. Like, man, I'm like, if I can get this on a regular, they are killing WWE women. Hands down. Because this was so good or whatnot. Check it out. After that, we get the Anarchy in the arena. It was the Chris Jericho Appreciation Society versus former LAX. Eddie Kingston, Blackpool Fighting Club. If you wanted to get something to eat or something, this was the time to do it. When I tell you that this was a match that I could not, okay, Chris Jericho Group 1, they won with him. I've never seen him do it in a while. He did his nice little Boston Crab, the Lion Saw, what did he call it? The Walls of Jericho. And Hager had, because they broke the ring. So he had the ring on the neck of Daniel Bryan while Chris was doing the Walls of Jericho. And he passed out. So it was a KO. It was lots of craziness. Eddie Kingston was fighting somebody in the catering area where they had mustard, ketchup all on them. Santana and Ortiz, they had a spot in the back where they had a ladder, and they jumped off the ladder on two members of the Chris Jericho Appreciation Society. Moxley brought out a thing, a thing of barbed wire, which Chris Jericho threw him on. Like I said, they broke the top rope. The top rope was completely broke. Daniel Bryan was getting a lot of his offense in. I truly thought that Daniel Bryan was going to win it for them because I didn't know what the rules or the stipulation were. So I'm guessing that you could fight throughout the arena, but you can only get the pin in the ring. That's what I'm thinking it was. That's what it was. So or submission in the ring. Of course, it was a no disqualification, anything goes match. So they got it. Yes, my hands are ashy. Judge me. It's Sunday. So they got that, and I mean, it was a match. So I can say it was a match. I wasn't a huge fan of it. It was like I said, I'm not a big fan of those Chris Jericho multi-man matches where you can go all over the arena and all that. I'm not a huge fan of it. I'm just not. I never was. I never will be. In the comments, if you like them, show some love. But that's just not my cup of tea. I'm getting. I'm getting. I'll be 36 on June 16th. I am getting to the age where, I don't really need a lot of blood to be satisfied with matches. But if you look, you can see that John was cutting himself a lot, and he actually put the blade into his pocket. I saw that. But man, I'm good with all the blood, and you can give me a match without blood. I'm fine with that. After that, we got the Jungle Boy Luchasaurus versus Powerhouse Hobbs and Ricky Starks, and Swerve Strickland versus Keith Lee. I knew for a fact that Swerve Strickland and Keith Lee were not going to win because they did stand tall the last Friday. No, not Friday. Wednesday. I knew they were not going to win. Now, a lot of people are not feeling the Luchasaurus and Jungle Boy storyline. And in my mind, I'm thinking that Christian is going to literally turn heel, on them. But that didn't happen. And I really thought that Team Taz was going to win. I really thought Powerhouse Hobbs and Ricky Starks was going to win. But Jungle Boy and Luchasaurus did win. It was a lot of shenanigans where Christian was really upset with Ricky Starks hitting one of the, I think it was Luchasaurus, with the FTW belt. And what happened was, I'm sorry, I had a brain fart. Powerhouse Hobbs throws Christian to one of the barricades, which upset Jungle Boy, bring him over the ropes, attacking him. It was a lot of offense, a lot of chaos. Swerve got a lot of flying in. Keith Lee got a lot of flying in. I mean, everybody really jumped at. Everybody did a suicide dive one time or another in that match. It was really, really chaotic. But at the end, Luchasaurus and Jungle Boy did that really nice maneuver, that power bomb type flippy thing onto Swerve Strickland to, of course, get the win. Like I said, it was better than the Anarchy match. How about that? It was better than the Anarchy match. After that, we get Dante Martin. Dante Martin is the next challenger for Scorpio Sky's TNT title. I can't wait to see that. I'm a huge Dante Martin fan. After that, we get El Nilo. He's actually back. Congratulations to him and Charlotte for their marriage or nuptials. He just added another person to the crew. I don't know who that person is, so we'll see what happens after that. And now we get the main events. The third best match of the night. Adam Hangman Page versus CM Punk. It was a back and forth match, I promise you. It kind of turned when Hangman Page did a moonsault, that suicide moonsault off the top rope onto the ground, tweaking his leg, which gave CM Punk the opportunity to do a lot of sharpshooters, working that leg, working that knee. They both did their opponent specials. They both did their specials. I'm sorry. But at the end of the match, Adam tried to put another go to sleep onto CM Punk, but he knocked out the ref. That he almost turned heel. He almost turned to the dark side. He grabbed the AEW belt and he was about to hit CM Punk with the belt. Now CM Punk is looking at him like, "Oh crap, I'm finna get hit. Don't hit me." But Adam, he does drop the belt. He goes to the side to put another butt shock lariat in. He hesitates. The ref finally gets up. CM Punk hits him with a go to sleep. 1, 2, 3. CM Punk wins. He is the new world champion. Hands down, it was the third best match, but just like I said, my favorite match was the Darby Allin and Kyle O'Reilly match. Take a look at it. Beautiful match. And the Thunder Rosa and Serena Deeb's, man, both of those matches were the best. Hands down, I thought it was a really great show. I do have a couple of gripes. I didn't like that Stampede match. That was just weird to me. And it was so long. It wasn't boring. It was just too long for my taste. But other than that, I mean, I thought it was a good show. I can't wait to see what they do with CM Punk and Adam Hangman Page. That storyline, I guarantee, is going to continue. So y'all will see me tomorrow on Raw. And you will know at the end of the show what my episode 6 of My 2 Cent will be about. I will let you know that as well. Other than that, I got a prediction show this week as well, you guys. Because we have Hell in a Cell next Sunday. So I'll be watching that as well. Until then, y'all, love, peace, and wrestling. I'll do that. But I just want to thank y'all. Today will be my 36th video I've done. So I'm over 35 now. I've over 35 videos. This is the 36th video I've done. I'm doing this for myself, but I'm doing this for y'all. I love y'all so much for supporting me. Y'all just keep getting my name out there. You know, I'm gonna promote so much. I got a lot more stuff coming in my brain. And I just thank y'all. Thank y'all so much. Like, share, subscribe. But until then, love, peace, and of course, wrestling.